hello, YouTube. I am back. It's your girl, Renee. And first of all, I would like to thank God for this precious day that He has made, family. And we need to continue to rejoice and be glad in it. Family, anyone who wants to get on prayer with me here live midweek, I'm encouraging you to come on. That's when we give it to God, family, because let me tell you something. God hadn't left you. You think He had, but God hadn't left you. And I just want to encourage you, keep you uplifted. And I also want to clarify a comment that, a person asked me a question, how do you change the world? And I just want to clarify. It was a short, and Pastor Darius Daniels was, Dr. Darius Daniels, in the background. And he said, don't only go to church, God didn't give you this assignment to only go to church. We need to be world changers. So I typed on my screen, I am a world changer, family. Now, let me just clarify. What I meant when I said I am a world changer is, it all starts with us. It all starts with us, family. And if it all starts with us, we are in the world. We don't have to live of the world. Now, I know that this is not a perfect world. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, we are in this world that's so full of sin, so full of malice, so full of hate, so full of strife, so full of jealousy and torment, and the devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. Now, we must know, women and men of God, as our assignment, we have to try our best to make sure that we are leading by example, so that it can go down to our children and children's children, so forth and so on, so that we can continue to make the world as good as possible. Now, is this a perfect world? No, it isn't. The world is, it's not the world. God created a beautiful world. It's just the people that is in the world, family. So go check out my video, Breaking This Generational Curse, when I was explaining that it all started with the Garden of Eden, when Eve bit the fruit, which brought a lot of sin into the world. Now, with that being said, let me get back to my point. What are you saying, Renee? What I am saying is, if we all get together and we do our assignment according to what God having us do, and, finding out what is it that we all could do to make the world a better place. Now, I know that, you have mothers turn against daughters, daughters turn against mothers, fathers turn against sons, sons turn against fathers, mothers turn against their kids turn against their mom, friends, enemies, so forth and so on. So what I am saying is, the only thing we can do is start with us. And when we start with us, if everybody would check themselves and to make sure that they're doing things as great as they can, then that would be a start. Will everybody do that? No, they will not, because that's just the world that we live in, family. Now, the world, you have people in the world that actually get a kick out of the bad, the ugly, and, they don't want any good because they're not happy within themselves. That's why I was saying that it all starts with us, family. So all of my breathers, that's why I say come breathe with your girl, Renee, because, I want to make sure that we are at much peace as possible on the inside of us. So with us being with much peace as possible, the outside, people can see on the outside what's on the inside. And if a lot of times what's on the inside, if it's bad and, it's so full of envy, strife, hate, and jealousy and all that type of thing, it will show. And, it eventually come out of you. So what we want to do, family, and women and men of God, is we want to make sure that we just stay prayed up. We want to, I believe in prayer changes things. I believe in there's nothing too hard for God. And it takes a village, family, for us to be able to do this together. But at the same time, I know that everybody will not be on board. And I also know that you're going to have to learn to walk alone if people do not want to be on board. So, that you can stay, intact in and, you know, good within yourself so that you can keep your sanity and keep doing things the way that God wants you to do it. Now, the question, you know, it wasn't a bad question. You know, I'm not upset with the question because, you know, I just want to clarify, you know, because I just want people to know where I am coming from and what I am trying to do to help change the world. So what I did was I typed on my screen, I am a world changer. And what I believe is it all starts with us. We can help to make the world to want to change in a better way if we start with us. We can't go outside of us to try to make the world better and start with someone else, because it just don't work like that, family. That's just what it is. So I told you guys over here, you know, this your girl Renee, Journey Family. We're going to keep it real over here, you know, and we are not going to get mad because, you know, people want to ask us questions, you know. Hey, you know, we have to be able to, you know, just answer their questions in a positive way, you know, and some things are better left unsaid. So just know that. But in this instance, I believe that it was plausible for me to get on here and clarify that I want to make the world, let me tell you something, if I could make this world a better place all by myself, it would be done. It's just simple as that. But only God hold the whole world in his hand. God is the only one that can just turn this thing around. But God give us choices. So with God giving us choices, we have to make the choice. Do we want to be good or do we want to be bad? Do we want to live for God or do we want to live for the devil? So with me saying that I'm a world changer, I'm changing me to let people see my light shine, to let people see that, look, if I can do it, you can do it. Because a lot of times people want to see the example, family. They want to see the example. They don't really care about what you're saying. They want to see the example. They want to see that light shining on the inside of you. They want to see you living what you preach. They want to see you walking that walk and not only talking that talk, family. So that's what we women and men of God, that's what we have to do, you know. That's why I gave a shout out to all the YouTubers on here, because, you know, together we can do this, family. We can do it, and it will not change everything for the good, but it will make things as great as it can be. You know what I mean? So that is what I am saying, family. So, you know, again, you know, meet me at 12 midweek today, and if I'm not done running my errands, I will do it on here. I want you guys to stay positive. I want you to stay uplifted, and I want you to know that, you know, you have to continue to have that faith the size of that mustard seed, family, because just because the world is a bad place don't mean that we have to stop trying, you know. So we have to keep trying. We have to continue to stay vigilant. We have to continue to know that, you know, a lot of things in this world is not lucid. You know, we don't understand why do certain things happen in the world. You know what I'm saying? But only thing that we could do is say, you know what? I will not be a part of that. And that is changing the world for us. You know, it ain't changing the world, but it is a start. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. It is a start, family. It is a start in changing who we are or wanting to be better within ourselves. You know what I'm saying, family? So, you know, I just want to leave you with that. You know, it's positive vibes only over here. That's why I say, you know, just come in and breathe with your girl Renee. And, you know, to all my breathers, my Journey family, and to, you know, to my game changers, you know, changing the game. You know what I'm saying? Just making things as positive as possible, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know that, you know, the world is not going to be great. It's not going to be perfect. You know, Jesus was the only one that is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I will do breaking that family curse also, family, that family generational curse. You know, I was talking about the world generational curse at first, but I want to talk about the family, breaking that family curse. And in another video that I'm going to do soon, family. So I want you guys to tune in to that. And I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe, because someone really needs to hear this. And they really needs to know that it starts with us, family. We cannot make everybody want to change, you know. God give us choices. He not trying to beat people up to get them in heaven. God wants you to authentically want to come to heaven. He wants you to authentically want change. He wants you to authentically want to be better. And he want us to, he want us to do things according to the word, and and according to God's law. So I just want you to know that, family. And I want you to know that there is nothing to it but for us to do it. And I just want you to know this as well. I believe in you, and God believe in you. And now, family, it's time for you to believe in yourself. I love you, family. God bless.